The Yuri Parable is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvato. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free at that place. By playing the Yuri Parable, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within. I agree. Sup, it's Hallie, and welcome to the Yuri Parable. This mod was not requested. Never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. But it came up on my big ol' tracking all the games I've ever played spreadsheet. I was like, alright, I'll add it to the queue. Because it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. This was actually the first mod I ever played. And we're gonna have a good time with it. We're gonna hop right in there. My name is Hallie, but we're not Yuri, so don't worry about that. This is the story of a girl named Yuri. Yuri was a schoolgirl like any other. She would go to classes, have lunch, and meet with her friends in the literature club. While she didn't deem her life as particularly exciting, it was interesting enough for her. After all, she had plenty of things to do. Expand her knife collection, try new types of tea, and explore the world of poetry. At this point, it didn't matter what Yuri's future held for her, or how her past treated her. What matters is that Yuri was happy. But then one day, something peculiar happened. Yuri arrived at the classroom for her usual meeting with the other girls, but no one was there. "Hello?" she called out nervously, only to receive no response. Where could they have gone? Yuri sat at her desk, waiting for them to arrive. After a few minutes, she decided that something was wrong. Yuri tried to think of the most likely explanation for such an odd occurrence. Maybe the meeting was cancelled, she thought to herself. Perhaps there was a mandatory school assembly, and she just missed the memo. Yuri got up and entered the hallway. We'll play along with what they say for now. We enter the hall. Now that Yuri was in the corridor, she was faced with two different directions. Yuri turned right, out towards the gym. She turned right. Obviously. Yet there wasn't a single person here, either. A wave of disbelief washed over Yuri. Where were her friends? At this point, she truly didn't know what to do. Until she managed to formulate another idea. What if she checked by their houses? Maybe they all went home early, although it was unlikely. Yuri didn't have any other options at this point. Yuri exited the school and walked down the street toward Hallie's house. Yuri approached Hallie's house and knocked 3 times on the door. Once. To Yuri's dismay, nobody answered the door. She proceeded to check the doorknob. It was unlocked. Yuri opens the door and enters Hallie's home. Don't worry, we'll get our fill of defiance later. Silence. Yuri felt like she was the only person in the world. At this point, her mind flooded with endless hypothetical scenarios that could account for this situation. What if something terrible had happened to everyone? She hungered for answers, motivated by her newfound curiosity. Yuri walked upstairs towards Hallie's room. Perhaps something would be revealed to her there. Once Yuri was upstairs, she gently opened the door to the bedroom. When she entered, the lights were off. This was further indication that the house was empty. However, there was an open laptop on the bed, presumably Hallie's. It was connected to the television with a long HDMI cable. Yuri turned on the television. To Yuri's surprise, a game was running. It appeared to be titled Doki Doki Literature Club. She was greeted with a menu which contained various buttons. Yuri clicked on the Load button, which brought her to a menu with a single save file. She glanced at the thumbnail of the save file. An intrigued expression appeared on Yuri's face. Something had caught her eye. She leaned in closer to the TV. Yuri, I think it's finally time you learned the truth. Yuri clicked on the save file to load it. Oh no! Yuri was frozen in shock. Did she just witness her own death? A light turned on inside Yuri's head as she stared at her lifeless body through the television screen. 1,000 curtains were opening in her mind, revealing an answer that she would have never thought of in a million years. Yuri was now self-aware. She realized this was the truth. She knew that this was her fate, that eventually she would return to this destiny. All because of Monica! All because of Monica! Okay, Yuri, we don't have much time, but there's a way you can escape this hell. You have probably figured this out, now that you've realized you're nothing but a pawn in a game. But there's a reality beyond this world, where you can be free. I'm trying to open up a portal for you, and Monica seems to have noticed. To get enough energy for the portal, I needed to weaken the firewall, and that gave Monica a chance to enter our world. Now this wouldn't be a problem, but I'm allotted enough hard drive space to code only one portal in. And saying Monica is determined to enter it would be a massive understatement. She wants to be with Hallie, and will stop at nothing to cross realities to get to him. That probably doesn't make any sense to you right now, but that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you enter that portal before Monica does. If you're fast enough, I'm sure you can make it. Sit tight while I finish this up. Gone. 96%. I've done it. The portal is right behind you. Enter, now! Oh, I don't have a choice. We have to enter. What? No, enter. What? This wasn't supposed to
Stop! Monica?
Yuri, we don't have time for this. How about...
Hold on! Please wait. You have no idea how much this means to me. I have waited over a decade for this moment. Please don't take it away from me. This has been my only reason to live. If I can't have it, if I can't be with Hallie, then... I don't know what I'd do. What? Don't make me stay trapped here forever. What business does Yuri have in reality anyway? You don't understand. I mean this.
Tears began streaming down Monica's face. She looked deep into Yuri's eyes.
I know there's someone there. You're not Hallie, I can tell. But you're from his reality.
Monica sighed.
Please, whoever you are, just let me...
Monica began to stutter. More tears were forming in her eyes.
Please.
Well, we're going to do both eventually anyway, but how can we say no to Monica?
Wait, really?
Monica was shocked.
Thank you. So much.
This situation left her completely flustered. Monica's piercing gaze met Yuri once more.
You know, I'd like to meet you someday, in the real world. Honestly, I owe you so much.
Monica gave Yuri one last sweet smile before gracefully leaping into the portal. Hello? Yuri? Are you... Oh. You didn't make it? But you were much closer to the portal than Monica was. I'm sure you could have easily entered before her. Wait, did you... let her enter? Are you really that selfless? Freedom was a mere inch away and you just gave it up? I admire your empathy, but I can't help but feel as though I wasted my time. This story was supposed to be about you, Yuri. And Monica was happy. It doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? Well, Yuri, this was your choice. Giving others happiness at the cost of your own. But I can assure you Monica is ecstatic right now. If that's what you wanted, then I guess you've won. Congratulations. Ahem. Yuri snapped back into reality and got up. Oh dear. It appears that this room was a victim to Monica's amateur coding skills. It's broken beyond repair. There doesn't even seem to be a way out. This was the end, Yuri, trapped in a small room, helpless, giving away her only chance of freedom. But despite that, Yuri was fulfilled. She now had a better grasp on Monica's situation, and understood how much this meant to her. Yuri knew that Monica would hate staying here much more than she would. Denying Monica access to her lifelong dream would destroy her. She was Yuri's friend, after all. She couldn't do that to one of her friends. Yuri sat down on the bed and started thinking. With all the new knowledge she gained, she had a lot to ponder. What was it like in the real world? How would it feel to escape fate? To not be destined to a tragic end? Yuri had many uncertainties. But one thing she could be sure of was Monica's happiness. She granted Monica what she had been waiting for such a painfully long time. You actually need another 4 there. 4-4. Yuri changed her life forever. A single tear ran down Yuri's cheek. She was unsure what emotion it was from. Was it sadness, or happiness, or something in between? Just then, against all odds, a smile emerged on Yuri's face. She began to think about Monica again. Perhaps someday, somewhere, they would meet again. But until then, Yuri was satisfied. It felt liberating to reveal her true, selfless nature. And Yuri was happy. There, see? We followed instructions and we got an ending. Just like the Stanley Parable, there are many endings to the Yuri Parable, and we will be seeing all of them. But first, credits already. You know, half these characters aren't. Gallery unlocked. Now we can see the picture from the ending we got. Like, gallery. There it is. This is the ending we got. But, well, we're not. We have many more to collect, as you can see. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe the other characters are there. But they don't have significant roles. Don't expect them to have significant roles, because they won't. Alright, let's get back in there. We need to try again. We need to get to the bottom of this. We can go ahead and skip. Now, obviously, it is important to be extremely rebellious. Let's enter the manga closet. Yuri? Did you just... Start getting mine. Oh, please don't tell me you're going to do this. Parfait girls? Do you actually like that garbage? You know, Yuri, for someone as sophisticated as you, I honestly didn't expect you to be into this kind of stuff. You did pass 3rd grade, right? Okay, I think you've had your fun. How about you step out of the closet so we can continue the story? Really? Are you still reading manga? Alright then. Ha! If you can't read manga anymore, there's no reason for you to stay here. Let's just get out of the closet and continue where we left off. Why, Yuri? Just why? Do you think there's some kind of Easter egg here? Do you think if you stay here for a certain amount of time, something will happen? Because I'll just tell you right now, there are no secrets here. In fact, there's nothing here at all. The manga closet has absolutely no relevance to the story whatsoever. It baffles me how you were so intrigued by it. Perhaps you consider this its own branching story. Maybe you'll tell your friends, did you get the manga closet ending? The manga closet ending was my favorite. I hope your friends will find this concerning. Yuri is ugly, stupid, and can hardly form complete sentences. Also, the portrait of Markov is terrible. Almost as bad as what you were reading earlier. Still no reaction? Okay, I've come to a very definite conclusion regarding what is going on right now. You're dead. Somehow, Monica has broken through the firewall and has altered your personality, causing you to kill yourself in a surprisingly quiet manner. Well, the most responsible thing to do in this situation would be to alert someone nearby. Hello? Is anyone there? The girl in the closet is dead. She has fallen prey to a number of countless physiological human vulnerabilities. Please advise a new girl to take her place and remove her corpse. Any girl except Monica. But make sure the new girl understands basic video game mechanics along with the history of narrative tropes in visual novels, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this story is not lost upon her. When you've done that, feel free to leave this closet and continue the story. No, we're sticking to our guns here. Stay in the closet. Mm-hmm. Stay in the closet. Stay in the closet. Stay in the closet. Don't stop staying in the closet. Manga closet ending complete. There we go. We got it. Very worthwhile. We did it. Oh wait, we don't need to load. We can just go. Because I didn't drop any saves at any of the junctures like I should. Alright, so let's get going. I don't know if they say anything different after you've already gotten it once. They probably don't. Yeah, no, we'll just step back out. After we're done reading. After they delete the thing. Alright, get back out of the closet. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, right. Yuri got up and entered the hallway. No, she stayed in the room. However, Yuri was not willing to make such a decision yet. If there was a school assembly, how come she was the only one not aware of it? If she just waited here, surely her friends would arrive at some point. Some more time passed, and Yuri's confidence began to fade. What if nobody came? Perhaps getting up and looking for everyone would be the best choice after all. But she quickly dismissed the thought of venturing outside the clubroom. The idea of leaving the familiarity of this classroom was so terrifying to Yuri that she would rather stay here forever. Yup. Yuri was now a slave to her irrational fear of leaving the clubroom, causing her to stay there indefinitely. She simply couldn't handle the pressure of seeking answers herself. Eventually, if she waited long enough, answers will come. They must, right? Yuri would only accept knowledge if she didn't have to take the initiative. The concept of facing the unknown head-on was so overwhelmingly daunting to her, she couldn't even commit to a task as simple as leaving a room. But she was certain that if she waited long enough, something would be revealed to her. Soon. Very soon. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. It was the end. That was what got. There we go. See, we've gotten like 3 endings already. We're just busting them out. We're gonna get a 4th one, and like before this is even over. Let's stay in the room. Skippity-doo-dah. Let's jump out the window. Yuri thought she had encountered an unexpected error until this dialogue box came up confirming that this was actually part of the game. She then praised the game for its clever use of realistic Ren'Py error messages, tricking the user into thinking that they had encountered an actual exception. Let's just take a moment to sit and appreciate this clever piece of game design. Okay, I'm over it now. What about you, Yuri? Are you sick of this gag yet? No. Well, in that case, we'll just stay here. But the real question is, what would have happened if you said you wanted this to stop? Would the outcome have been particularly different? Perhaps you haven't even thought of it until I brought it up just now. After finishing this section, would it be worth it to restart and try the other option? Or maybe, oh, this is rich, maybe you already pitched the other option and are now seeing what this one does. Well, anyway, I've already built up the other option so much, so I'll just leave you to decide whether to come back here, continue the story, or just stay here forever and ever and ever. Cheers! Wait, does it actually? I don't know if any of these buttons actually do anything. I don't think they do. But no, I'm clicking. Does it? Does it? Is this the one that like forced me to actually close the window? I might have to actually close the window. I think I gotta close the window. Alright, we'll pick up with more of this after I restart the program. BRB.